So there are several ways to find out about job opportunities in your local area. One could be the official one, so there are web pages that you can go to and put some filters, limited to the area where you're living. And another, of course, is again through networking, because if I give you an example of how I found my job was through an internship that I found through the university, and then through my networks again, I was able to find out that there is this job place which otherwise might have remained hidden in the job market, which is pretty again common in Finland. You could go to LinkedIn if you have a profile, try to find the companies you're interested in and try to see who is working there, if there are any alumni from your university, and try to network with them, connect with them. And I guess the most important thing is try to be active yourself and try to find people with similar interests and just make the first move and try to connect with them.
And how do you network is basically you go wild, close your eyes, head first, cannot lose. That's the mentality. I'm not talking about the student parties and stuff like that. I'm sure you can build network from that, but that network will pay off 10 years later. If you need the job now, you need to meet people who are 10 years ahead of you. The real networking actually comes when you actually get a job. That's very backwards, I know. Only like 20% of the jobs are available for everybody to see. If you don't network, you're not going to see 80% of them. That is not a good picture I draw here. I am aware of it, but I think people should be aware of the dark side of all these things as well. It is not easy. The most important thing now, whoever comes to me asking advice about work, the first thing I say, are you staying here? Drop everything, learn Finnish. It doesn't matter if your master's degree extends 2 years, 3 years, doesn't matter. You don't need to publish any articles. Doesn't matter. If you get kicked out of school, doesn't matter. Just learn Finnish. That's what it matters here.
I try to use the language, for example, by writing emails. If I'm not sure about something, I might ask a colleague. I might use Google's help, for example, sometimes. But mostly, again, I think the important thing is keeping on using it. So one important thing when you are looking for a job of your interest is to know what your real actual skills are and how they fit the workplace. So for that, I would say it's very important to analyze it first of all, try to reflect what skills you have that are already good for the position and what you already, let's say, need to improve or learn more. For that, I would recommend, let's say, analyzing, going through different job positions, open positions, and checking what you already have that are valuable, that are good for that position, and what you might still need to work on, and then be able to communicate that to the employer, for example.
All ends in knowing yourself. Nobody cared that I could do research. Nobody cared I could do like good academic writing, good presentations. Nobody cares if you say it that way. But if you say that I'm a good public speaker, if you say that I can find solutions for you quicker than most of the people. So that's all about wording, knowing yourself and then wording it in a way that others would understand as well.
Remember to check the university's career services as well as the local services. Tsemppiä työnhakuun!